Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is actually my first video. So for those any of you just come to this video, hello. My name is Salsa, and my videos is gonna be about maybe about self-improvement and then self-development and that sort of thing. In today's video, I'm gonna make a video that's gonna be related to insecurities. So let's talk about the insecurities itself. Insecurities feeling might comes because you might often feel not enough, you might not feel good enough, so this feeling might make you detach about the purpose that's already in front of you. So some of you might thinking that with these insecurities you might feel struggling a lot with it, because personally I also ever feel the same thing. So I definitely could relate how difficult to struggle with these insecurities itself. In this video, I'm gonna talk about 7 key of how to cure your insecurities. First one is I want you to keep focus on yourself when you are feeling insecurities, because the insecurities feeling comes you were to compare yourself with other people that may be higher than you. I don't know, maybe it's social status, maybe about races, religion, that you personally consider that this person is have high position rather than you are. So I really want you to keep focus on yourself, because that is the most important thing. So that I make it as the first one. For example, when you want to make a YouTube channels, or maybe when you want to start your career as a model, and then at that time, because you are just 19 when you start career, you might feel insecure about the other professional model that have all the on its brightest position, because you might feel that you will never be able to um, sitting next to that person. You might not be able to compare with that person, so you think that yourself is not good enough to be a model, and that sort of mindset is actually very toxic. And I urge you guys to not have that sort of mindset. So the first one is keep focus on yourself, because at that time you and her it's different. It's absolutely different. So you want to go pursue your career as a in a model agency and pursue your career as a model, just go for it. And if you want to be a singer, then go for it. And if you want to be a lecturer, get a high degree, it's up to you. But the important thing is that focus on yourself, focus on what you really want to have in this life. And the second of all is that competitions. Guys, this statement might be have a contradiction with my previous statement, which is I want you to focus on yourself. But when you were already focused on yourself, now the second one, I want you to have the feeling of competitions to other people. Because to be honest, when I feel insecurities, I always look for a person that might be higher, have a higher position other than me, because I think it could also motivates me, despite it makes me feel have a lower position rather than this person. But it really create the motivation inside of myself, and it urged me as well to do a lot more work rather than keep suffering with the sadness of the insecurities itself. So in the second key that I want you guys to know is that competition, but using it in a right way. And how to do it. The first one, find your target, find your positions, and find the person that you want to compare. Find the person. I don't want you make that person as your enemy or something, but I want you to make that person as your inspirations, as your inspiration to do more. For example, if you want to become a singer, then you're gonna choose that you want to maybe get Grammys, and you have that dream, you have that goals, you also put it in your plan, the moment when you are starting your career as a singer, and then you also just figure that you want to be like. For example, your favorite singer, maybe Taylor Swift, maybe Billie Eilish. If you have already put the figure, now it's your work, the time for you to work on yourself. How could I be as great? How could I be as fabulous, as amazing as Billie Eilish? So that when you have already put the mindset that I'm gonna put myself in this way, I wanna be like her. That's gonna give motivation in yourself to do a work, because I think it is very unimportant. I think it's very gonna be very useless when you just overcoming anything but you don't do any sort of work, because the moment when you feel insecurities, the moment you feel struggles, the moment when you feel suffering with something, you really need to work. You really need to give effort to overcoming it. So I think it goes similarly with how we're going to cure your insecurities. And now the next one, the third one is that I really want you to think that human being created differently. I really want you to pay attention that the moment when you choose your roles, the moment when you have done the work, you have to put yourself in the position that I don't want to copy paste her. Like, I know that he or she is my inspiration, and that's enough. But it doesn't mean that you want to copy her work. It doesn't mean that you want to copy his or her song. You want to have the same vibes as her because you like her, because you love her, because you want to be like her. That's the right thing. I want to put in your mind, know your uniqueness. Only you who have that, not other people. And even other people want it, they couldn't take it out of yourself. So found the uniqueness, found your strength. To be honest, it's really work. To me, I found my own strength that not other people have. And that's gonna be my uniqueness, and that's gonna be my strength. Because I'm different. So proud to be different. Don't never be afraid to look different from other people, because it's basically we're different people. Find your own style. And then we're going to number four. I really want you to feel grateful about yourself. All of you guys who see my video, all of you are amazing. All of you are great. All of you guys here are very beautiful. The moment when you feel grateful with every little thing, and God will give you more. And I do believe that God will add more your happinesses. So keep grateful, even only in the smallest thing. Just keep being grateful. And then the next one is number five. If other people can, you can. For example, like how could this girl be so smart? Or how could that man build his company? Sometimes when you hear all these things, I really want you to think that it is possible for you to doing that. You are also able, more than capable, to be on that position as well. Because if other people can doing that, then you could do more than that. And I do believe in that, because all of us are human. Okay, all of us are human. None of us are witch. I mean, none of us are angel. So you could be as great as they are. Just forget and keep it in the trash the insecurities mind that you used to have. It's maybe gonna end up at the end of the day gonna lowering yourself down, and this is really bad for your self-development. It's also would be able to increase your insecurity feeling, so it's not really good at all. Put it in your mind that if I can do more, then I'm gonna do it. Be ambitious. And then the next one, I really want you to keep pushing yourself beyond your limit, because sometimes when I feel these insecurities, I might feel, personally, I'm a sort of introvert person, so I don't really like to being in public spaces, talk with a lot of people. I do believe that you guys may know what I feel at the time when I grow up, step by step. In the next few months, I learned it doesn't matter if it's your personality or not. The most important thing is that You really have to keep adjust with the environment around you. You have to keep evolve. Right after that, I learned if I keep doing this, it's gonna be really hard for me to pursue my plan that I've already settled. So, to never make your real personality limit you pursuing what you want to pursue, what you want to reach. So, if you want this in life, go for it. Another example, if you want to be a singer, even if your voice is as good as Angel, but you don't have the privilege to sing in front of other people, but you have a dream like you want to be a Taylor Swift or Billie Eilish, and then at that time, the moment when you feel that, it's gonna detach you back. It's gonna be very difficult for you to come into your real purpose in life. So keep beyond your limit. Keep yourself out of your comfort zone. Work harder rather than other people. Right now, we're going to the last one. Its first move doesn't have to be perfect. Sometimes when we are trying to do the work, the result of the first move is not really good as we are expected to be. I think it's absolutely fine. I think it's normal because it is like when we learn to walk, when we are still a baby, we often fall. And then what we do again next? We wake up again. We learn to walk again, even if we fall again. And this is the most important thing. So understand the process that human will definitely gonna fall in every moment in his life. The most important thing for the process is that you're gonna learn. You're gonna learn from the process, even if you're not as direct. Just for example, if I want to be a singer like Billie Eilish, and then it's gonna drive you into bring you into the position like Billie Eilish have right now. Even if that's so, the weakness is that you don't learn the process. You don't really learn the other thing that every professional singer need to have. You don't really learn that sort of thing if you get your success in a short period. Therefore, success always come with a process. Oh, here's the thing. For example, when you are becoming in the position that you may have already done all of the work, the moment when it comes to the result may not as good as what you were expecting to be like. The moment when you feel that way, you might gonna say, I know I'm tired, I'm not gonna doing this anymore. That makes you to stop doing the process. So once again, I'm gonna tell you that the process is the most important part. And when you do the process, it takes constancy to do the process. Then there's no other thing, there's no other way, there's no other alternative way that you have to reach the success. So here's the thing, know the process. It may take a lot of time. If you're positive, when you're happy, then you're gonna attract it. All the positive things to support you to reach your success. So I really want you to embrace the process. I think that was my video, and I really hope you guys have a lot of benefits from my videos today, and thank you very much for your attention. See you in the next video. Bye.